It's the Game of the MTGO Show.
It's getting harder and harder. There used to be 2 Geddons and like wildfires in this cube. And you gotta work a little harder and destroy them lands. I think I'm gonna take this Wheel of Fortune. Zernorb sort of sets you up for... It points you in a land's matter direction, not necessarily in land destruction direction. I want to be in red. Red for land destruction. No, goody fella. Talisman's not a land. Here we go. Here we go. That's a good position. That's a good start. Sundering Titan. That is a way. That is a way. I like how, like, if I'm doing a normal draft here, I'm like, ooh, Shieldred plus Wheel of Fortune. But since I'm doing this particular stip draft, I'm like, Sundering Titan, the stone worst card in the pack? Give it to me! Maybe just do some welder stuff. I've had some successful welder decks this season. Rising Canopy is an option. I think I'm gonna take this Flame Slash. Sarah Paragon could be another way to get back a Wasteland. Titan's likely to wheel. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There's so few ways to destroy lands. We want to emphasize them. We want to make sure we get them. Hey, sup, Emrakul. Emrakul's not only good, but it can also destroy, like, a good chunk of lands at once, right? Historically, we've ruled Annihilation as LD. It's intuitive, right? Leave them with no lands they've been getting. Yeah, so Channel Emrakul's awkward because they concede before you get to attack. But Sneak Attack would be good. And both of those would play well with the Sundering Titan, too. No land destruction here. Once Upon a Time might help me find Strip Mine. If we get a Strip Mine, nice consistency card. No, folks, Fire Blast is not land destruction. If like asking the question sounds ridiculous to you, then maybe you don't need to ask it. Maybe. Like, would you go to your local card store owner and ask them if Fire Blast is land destruction? Is that, like... Why is that a question for you? You were joking? There were, like, 4 people making the same joke, friend. Wasn't calling you out specifically. Hey, it's J-Mag. Thanks for the resub. Thanks for 15 months. J-Mag says that this is their first time playing Vintage Cube season. Managed 5 trophies. That's not bad at all. All thanks to watching you over the past years. So here's my Prime. Well, thanks for the Prime. Appreciate it. Glad you're having fun. Glad you're crushing. Yeah, so Rex Sage can complement a land destruction step. So could Revoker. I think I'm supposed to take Zernorb here, just in case we end up with fast spawn stuff. I don't think we're going to end up with fast spawn stuff, but we could. Yeah, maybe I just take the Sage, Yeah, screw it. Armageddon's not in the cube. I'm not going to talk about cards that just, like, straight up aren't even in the cube. We'll be here all day answering crazy pants hypotheticals. I've not played Omnath at all this cube season. Totally solid card, totally reasonable card. Just haven't played it. Haven't been in that mood. You're killing me, Mind's Desire. You're killing me. Really hard to pass that least Stoneforge Mystic, Emrakul is lane destruction. Emrakul and Sundering Titan are both lane destruction. If you annihilate 6 somebody and they sack their lands, you have destroyed those lands. They would not have intentionally been their lands without you making them annihilate 6. A balance card is interesting, Looks like we're adding another color. Really good Mox Diamond deck, We're looking for Strip Mine, we're looking for Mox Diamond. Both of those would be great. You'll find out about Titan when it happens. The Sundering Titan? The one that comes into play and destroys a bunch of lands? Are you talking about some other Titan? I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. the most obvious land destruction card of all time. Hey, Workshop, 6 to 70 months. One more than 69. Woodfall could be another sneak attack type card. Suppose we'll grab it, Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Beers, 6 to 68 months. PH, if you play a land destruction card, are you generally pointing it at your own lands? So Arid Mesa is a pretty hot pickup. I'll fix for that balance, Hey, Through the Breach helps a lot. Wild to be taking Through the Breach over Minsc and Boo here, but... Hello, Wooded Foothills. Yeah, our fetches are real nice. Should be easy to get some complementary duels. Just have a good mana base. Any chance Breach wheels through the Breach? You don't risk it there. This Emrakul, Woodfall Primus, and Sundering Titan are currently doing nothing. If you do not have this Breach, your deck does nothing. And you're killing people with a Minsc and Boo, and you're not a land destruction deck. You are suggesting risking the entire step because you would like to look at a hamster, which is admirable. I don't blame you for enjoying looking at a hamster. It's a good hamster. It's a nice hamster. But it's not the step. It's not what we're doing here. Not a consideration. My bonus money for not 3-0ing, but I mean, I won't get that unless I actually trophy, right? Or actually destroy some lands. Deck has to actually be able to destroy some lands, whether we trophy or not. That is the goal. Yeah, Sunbait Canyon's tempting. I think I want this Halfling. A little bit of Ramparoo scheme. Thinking about the Mire. Thinking about Omen. Kind of interesting. Omen Sundering Titan. Omen Sundering Titan is not a common combo. Usually you would play Sundering Titan if your opponent had a Prismatic Omen. That'd be a little better. They're sick together. Yeah, definitively ill, Passed a couple late Boros duels. Hopefully that doesn't hurt me. It doesn't hurt my splash here. I won't be able to ramp up to the Breach. Little mountain plains action, little plateau. Think about Torsten or Bring Delight. Bring Delight could technically find me through the Breach. I don't know how likely we are to have those 5 colors. Grazer gets a little bit better with Wrenn and Six and all these fetches. The big discovered dino is in the cube, yeah. Yeah, for back 3, we're looking for Strip Mine. We're looking for Sneak Attack. It'd be real interesting if we open up, like, Black Lotus Strip Mine. Like, which is more likely to lead to more lands being destroyed. I think it'd be hard, right? Fortunately, we don't have that kind of decision to make here. I think we're just throwing an Ulamog in. Mogging it up. I like Ulamog a lot better than the Woodfall Primus. Really opens up a channel, specifically. Perfect. Hopefully that Stomping Ground wheels, Hey, Physics 101, thanks for 57 months. Yeah, how are we ruling people conceding to Emrakul? That's suddenly become very relevant. I think we want Ignoble Hierarch here, right? You like Palantr? I don't think Palantr is very on step. I think I like this Ignoble. Plus 10 to the count if they concede in response to LD. 10? 10 doesn't make sense. I think if you like channel Emrakul on turn 2 and they have 2 lands, I think counting plus 2 makes sense. I'm not trying to clean you out here, Omri. Yeah, no strip mine. Kind of dig this Lumberjack. Might come back to us. Can maybe take Caryatid here. Lumberjack's kind of cool with balance. Let's just grab it. You trust me to protect you from yourself? Amazing. Help that balance splash a little bit. This headquarters would really help out Bring to Light. Oh, there's Wasteland, right? I saw it. I was just testing y'all. We're like almost a Cradle deck. I think I just want this Thicket, though. Pyrokinesis isn't crazy. Bone Crusher's not crazy. Yeah, if we get that Tri-Land wheel, the blue one, then the Show and Tell could work out. We'll see. Golos does find Wasteland. It does so very slowly, though. I'm a little bit worried about people just dying to the Palantr. Did not wheel the duel I wanted for Show. That's alright. We don't have to play Show. I'm not going to play it with, like, no blue fixing, right? I don't think that works. Yes, we got Through the Breach and Channel as our ways of cheating in the Eldrazi. And then we got a little bit of ramp here. So it's not crazy for us to get up to Sundering Titan or Woodfall Primus mana naturally. I'm not sure if I like the Grazer or not. I think I do. I like that it like kind of slows down the game. Like blocks, protects your early life total for channel. Wheel of Fortune for Loam. I don't think Wheel of Fortune and Loam are especially good together. Wheel kind of makes Loam redundant, right? Yeah, Juxtapose. What's your point? Still gotta be able to win games somehow. I don't understand the question. You wheel and discard the Wasteland, and then you get it back with Loam. We have Crucible and Wrenn and Six that already do that better than Loam. Loam sucks. I'm not putting it in my deck. How about that? Pretend it's not in my deck list. If I had Strip Mine, and then I would consider it. But like just buying back Wasteland, Wasteland's not even gonna hit everybody. It's only the one card. People love this card, and it's terrible. Also, like, miserable to play with. Just the worst. Every single draw step. Discard Loam, have to click 7 times that you don't want to dredge it. Atrocious card. And we've got, like, all this Eldrazi, these random Eldrazi's that are, like, upsetting the graveyard anyway. Even worse than usual. Yeah, I guess we don't need a single Plains, huh? Because we have the Savai Triome. God, the red fetches do not get a green source. That's so brutal that the Stomping Ground didn't wheel. It makes our mana base so much worse. Really unfortunate. We saw a lot of good duels, but there was always, like, key cards that we had to take over them. This is 8 red sources. We probably don't need 8, It's weird. Maybe I cut Bloodstained Mire. Like, this might be too many fetchables for 3 red duels. Or 3 red fetches. Wooded Foothills can get a forest. Yeah, this is only 8 green sources. which is kind of our bare minimum for channel. Oh, there's an extra land. Nice. Cool. Yeah, I feel better with four fetchables. No, sacrificing your own land is not land destruction. Similarly, culling the weak is not removal. And these questions are tedious. Everyone knows what these terms mean when you just use them in a conversation normally, like a normal person. But then everyone's like suddenly confused. Yeah, we can keep this, right? Slaver plus Zernorb. Yeah, of course. If they already have a Zernorb, kind of weird. Waste myself? Probably not doing that. You're saying do it on like turn 3 to go down to 1 land? Maybe I should just run out the Wasteland here. And then like held on to the Razorverge Thicket for forever. It's ironically vulnerable to opposing Wastelands now. Add it to the count! I couldn't Wasteland myself. That's not what Wasteland's here for. I refuse. One land destroyed. I kind of don't want to just like chill here for forever. I think I want to like balance, discard whatever. Oh, definitely now, huh? And then play my land, start getting up to Through the Breach, huh? Because Through the Breach Primus is 2 lands by itself. Two more lands. Count them up. Doing kind of good, huh? We just need one more land drop after this, one more mana after this. Then we can Breach in Primus, destroy 2 more lands. Could be good. Sure. Two more lands. 5 lands destroyed in game 1 is really good. That's super good. That's already another $20 as well. Pretty sexy. I just got like fucking dollar signs behind my eyelids when I shut my eyes right now. Is this the most honorable way to earn a living? Doing land destruction steps? Spreading a little misery around. The least honorable. Someone did match Omri. Yeah. And then I got a chump. Opponent like, Give them a card. They can only play it until end of turn. So it's like, they can't use it, right? Unless they hit like Solitude, maybe. What would I do for money? Go kick puppies. I did have that that New Year's resolution. Stub your toe on a puppy in an alley. Teaching the art of self-defense. You had fun? I had a great time. That was like everything we wanted, right? From a land destruction stip. We wasted them, we balanced them, we breached in Woodfall Primus. It was like every part of the deck that we wanted to destroy lands got to show up and destroy some lands. I'm gonna board in Arc Trail. They seem like a deck you would want an Arc Trail against. I'll just cut the Rec Sage, even though it's probably good. Your New Year's resolution is to punch a whale right in the face. That's good. It's good to have goals. Hey, El Sarge, thanks to the Sob, thanks to the 28 months. Yeah, recent research has shown that, like, whales' speech is a lot more complicated than we originally understood. Like, they're communicating, like, a lot of information. They used, like, an AI to, like, break whale song apart and look at it with more specificness and look for patterns. Pretty sweet. They're probably talking about how much they want to be punched in the face. If I know anything about whales. This Lumberjack's tempting. I just don't know when we'd play it, right? Because we're going to play the Hierarch here, I think. Yeah, I think I should have grabbed the Orc. Do I have the song about being a whale on the playlist? I do not know. I'm at 6? Oh, because of the Wasteland. Thank you. Count it up! Yeah, I guess Lumberjack would be good to play this turn instead of the stupid Triome. And then next turn we can Crucible plus Waste. So you'd play the Lumberjack off the Wooded Foothills, right? Oh, we wouldn't have a forest to sack, though. So you'd just be like ramping into Garruk or something. Not really ideal. And they didn't serve with Factory. Yes. Count it up! We're getting so many beautiful lands destroyed. Two brain spells to kill Garruk. Don't hate it. Suppose we attack. I'd like to get him with the Emrakul, but suppose. Troubling. All right, through the breach, here we go. Can't even flip this thing. We're not winning the race, so I'm not going to attack with my 4/4 here. Just leave it back to eat a Rebel token, I guess. I don't want to lose life, Bodge. I'm not going to have much life here. Hey, Steve, thanks for the $5. Literally dying in front of you. just dying. Caleb, why aren't you thinning? Why aren't you paying life to thin? That's the best thing you can do, Caleb. DED dead. So on their next turn, they make 3 2/2 attackers. So we could play this out and block all 3 of them. Then we're still taking 2, still taking 7. And we'd have to lose 1 from the Foothills to play it. So to game 3 we go. The cool thing about losing that game and going to game 3 is now we'll have a chance to destroy more lands. We can maximize our lane destruction this way. I'm not saying I lost on purpose, but kind of bring that Umazawa's in. Kind of a real card. I think it's better than like Arc Trail here. Oh yeah, Neo Bubbles? That's sweet. Dave Thomas is really good people, really good folk. A lot of great times hanging out at various tournaments. Nothing but good things to say about that guy. The Wendy's guy, I assume the Magic player, who is now a poker person. No Wasteland. Just on a land here. We're also putting the balance on the bottom. Yeah, we need the forest, huh? In case we get channel. Although we have nothing to channel into. Fetch here would have been great, right? Well, we went 5 lands deeper towards a fetch or a wasteland. That's something. I didn't know that, Neo Bubbles. Good for him. Oh, come on, Wasteland. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Dicks. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. I don't go on Facebook much these days. The possible lane destruction at the end of game 2. There was no possible lane destruction. I had a Wasteland and they had all basics. Alright, we got a song request from Steve, who says that this is how it feels to play against LD. It's always a shock. To activate Wrenn, I didn't. Damn it. I didn't need that loyalty, it's fine. Yeah, you need a Wasteland. You need a non-basic to hit with Wasteland. Chew. It doesn't kill any land, it's not strip mine. Loam right now? I'm good there. Good on Loam. Looks like I might get punished for missing an uptick that one turn. Oh, it doesn't work, huh? The ping on line sash doesn't work. Because they could exile the Wrenn with the thing on the stack. Good stuff. Oh, they're just submerging me? Okay, cool. And then I get to do this. Glad I didn't uptick before I tanked. You appreciate the earnestness of that last song? Yeah, it's good, right? Putin didn't crack there. Maybe they have like a hard cast Solitude. Maybe I shouldn't even be playing it. They have 3 cards in hand. Kicked Burst Lightning, sure. Brutal Game did not have a Wasteland or a fetch or anything for the Crucible, huh? Hey, Lucrative Live, thanks to the 3-month gift subscription. Thanks to Hoopa2 for your gift sub. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Congrats on receiving the gift sub. Very cool. Yeah, I think I should have just chilled on the Glorybringer. Just passed. Making sure we at least get value. Burst Lightning was kind of specific, but still. Just drawing basics here. Well, we're one land away from playing like a Sundering Titan. Or a Woodfall Primus. I do not Neo Bubbles. Balance wouldn't do much here. Not immediately, but you could jump with the Grazer. And then balance the turn after. If you drew a balance. Yeah, I like the idea of chumping the Seraph next turn anyway, maybe. Any merit to holding lands? Why would you hold lands with 8 drops in the deck? Balance is on the bottom. People were discussing a shovel effect to get balance back. I know it's on the bottom. I'm responding to their comment. Hello. Yeah, there's no like Fable in here to loot away extra lands. I don't think there's really a reason to hold them. And if you top deck a Wheel of Fortune, you feel like an idiot, right? For just being down a mana. Is Wheel our best draw? It might be one of them. Kind of depends on what the Wheel finds, The Rex Sage I boarded out would be pretty good. Just to answer this Copter. I think I boarded it out anyway. Oh yeah, for Umazawa's, of all things. Fury would be so good on this board. The Grazer has stopped a lot of damage. Just keeping this Thalia from serving in a few turns now. Great. Well, maybe we can cast a Sundering Titan if we draw it, Sundering Titan would hit 4 lands here. No worried about this Lion Sash getting huge. We did kill the Sash. They rebought it. They played their card that rebuys things, and they rebought their Sash. It's right here. They played it game 1, too. Rebought a land that we then destroyed again. I gotta say, these draws have not been good for us. Hate this for me. Yeah, after we started with Wrenn and Six, Crucible, then just like only drawing basics off the top for however long, it's pretty miserable. Because like a single fetch would have given us all those land drops, and then you draw some gas in there instead. We even had the Once Upon a Time look. Pretty dead here. GG. Yeah, after the first game and a half, I was feeling pretty good about winning the match. Then that Athari came back to win the second game, and then game 3, we just the deck kind of looked bad, right? For the first time. Just sat there and did nothing. Oh well. I think we keep this, It's slow. We don't have any acceleration, but like we can kill a thing. We have through the Breach Primus. Don't love it. Now our hand could really use a Wrenn and Six, I'm not sure how much Grazer makes this better. I mean, if I hit my land drops, for sure. Play the Raptor on 3. Oh, hey, something to slash. I'm gonna slash it! Well, now I'm gonna get a Savai Triome. I think. I hate the letting them loot, though. With the Wooded Foothills in our graveyard, our number of draws towards a white source go up tremendously too, right? Because there's Crucible and Wrenn still. And you can play either of those to get back to the Foothills and go get the Savai Triome. If you are getting Savai Triome there, then you're just like sitting there for forever. Trying to maximize the balance. That's a scary Emery. They have Crucible in their graveyard. Really unpleasant for me. And we're missing our land drop here. Oh yeah, I didn't want... Well, maybe I do want to draw a forest here. Just any land at all. Get me closer to the breach. Yeah, we want them to have Crucible. Don't blow up the Crucible with Woodfall Primus. Hit 2 lands. Hey, stop shitting. I don't know what's up with YouTube, but all my playlists after, like, once the songs get into the 200s, it stops auto-playing. Very bizarre bug to run into. Moxen do not count for this stip. Shatters are not lane destruction. I don't know, DePrince. I think that was my first electronic playlist. Why don't we top the Eldrazi? Because they bounced our Palantr. And we also don't have 5 lands for Through the Breach. And we already have something worth Through the Breaching in. Yeah, it would be atrocious is why. It would not be very good. The last thing I want to do right now is draw more things to Through the Breach in when I can't even cast the card. And I already have something good for it. It still domes them. It does not. They bounced the Palantr. There's no doming. You watched it happen. They've yes, land, yes. They do get domed. Yeah, if they decide to mill both, right? Which people don't always do. I like the Sky Tomb. I stand by it, even if there is doming without the Palantr in play. This is kind of my concern with Palantr. Not arguing with Twitch chat about it, but the fact that it might just like kill them before I get to destroy a bunch of lands. Yeah, now let me draw for 1 card. Humans are unpredictable. If they didn't mill, we would draw it, Float Hat, yes. And I did not want to draw it. I wanted to draw lands. As I explained. Opponent's got a lot of cards up, huh? +2. The Wasteland and one of the Woodfall Primus triggers. Not bad. We could technically have destroyed one more land, but I thought it was intuitive to hit the Crucible. Make them get it back with Emery if they really want it back. It feels very lane destructy to hit the Crucible, even if it doesn't technically count, right? Crucible counts as land? I don't think Crucible counts as land. I'm not counting it. I'm not counting it. They can Emery back the Crucible, too. Yeah, Ophalov. The balance. You think we should be balancing? We could. Cycle our lands. Yeah, right, KG? Oh, what about this card that's not a land at all? Does this count as a land? No. Ooh, Tameshi Lotus. That's a lot of mana. Kinda glad I blew up a couple lands now. Opponent's deck needs a fast bond real bad. They might have one. There's like Gush and Tameshi in there. Crucible. Yeah, beautiful fast bond deck. The Monk's Emerald there. Is cutting up the D to your house land distraction. I think I'm gonna need to see a test case first. Yeah, you try that. Infinite mana with Tameshi and Black Lotus. They don't. It's finite based on the number of lanes you have, right? You should stop trolling. Can't stop, never stop. I kind of deserve all the trolling. I'm the one who decided to have a Kappa be my sub-icon. Well, that's bad for me. Yeah, kind of an interesting decision point, Tom. I think we just Raptor them. If they're at 4, we could like float mana, balance, and then Raptor them. Be kind of good. But the portal's gonna get back Primus and have a big chunky blocker. Probably blow up my pal here. Oh, chat, you have the best questions. I especially like the questions that are like the same question over and over again. LD Stip, but you get $1 for every bad clarification question. Oh my god, I'd be rich. I could retire. Have I tried winning? This Stip is not about winning. I'm actually level 1. This Stip is about land destruction. And we've destroyed 9 lands, so... In that context, I do feel very winning. So we Rex Sage this portal, they can just get it back, right? They have like a lot of mana. It's a bit of mana. Ooh, this balance though. Maybe this balance is sweet. Yeah, we'll see about that. Well, they're doing something saucy over there. Hate that for me. Not thrilled about this Metamorph either. I think I got this. I think I got this game. Got him right where we want him. If we pump the Raptor here, it trades with the Woodfall Primus. And then we get it back because of how Persist works. I'm not going to do that, though. I could see a world where I'm supposed to kill the Metamorph. I had to make sure I get the portal off the board, though. I was going to let this happen. Hey, Kal-El, thanks for the 20 months. Hearing Tedeschi Truck spot you out of Lurk. Nice. Love to hear it. Love to see it. It'd be nice if the Rex Sage was hitting Portal, but I want to make sure that they're not cloning it, right? So I'm going to clone Woodfall Primus again, hit one of my lands. That's fine. And Rex Saging the Mox Emerald is a little bit more LD, but I'm still going to hit this Metamorph, try and win the game. Not a bad little balance, huh? And we could have gotten one more card out of their hand, but then we would have lost one more land. I think our land's more important right now. Looks like they stacked the triggers wrong. No, the order of like when our card resolves and their card resolves, the interaction there is not something they have control over. That's AppNap. So the triggers with that they got to stack were Metamorph and the draw two from Skull Clamp, and the order of those doesn't matter, right? Mox doesn't count as LD. It does not, no. But it feels a little bit more LD, right, Goody Film? It feels more on Stip. It's got the LD vibes, even if it's not actual LD. That balance, though. That was the wrong kind of balance. Destroying, like, all of our own lands. Winning that game was sweet. Yeah. You like how I'm just like, all right, I think I got this. Staring down that board. Yeah, the persist on Woodfall Primus was really good. Us being able to get our thinger back. This deck doesn't look like it molds to 4 very well. I mean, you can go to 4 and have a balance hand. That'd be pretty good. Or like land, channel, Eldrazi. What would we lose to in match 1? Mostly Flood. We lost a game to an Athari that raced us when we thought we were like pretty ahead, and then we yeah, game 3 we just flooded. Borrow stuff. Okay. Really wish this Mire could get a green source, right? Would have really helped out our mana base if we got a actual dual land in that regard. They control both triggers for the Metamorphs. Pretty sure one of those was my persist trigger, right? I don't know if you can control the trigger. Maybe you're right. Maybe my brain's wrong. Yeah, the persist is like, yeah. I mean, it's coming back from, it's always gonna be the person that owns it. Maybe you're right about them controlling the trigger. It feels like no, though. Because it's like when it hits the graveyard. How can they control something when it hits my graveyard? I thought that's why it always comes back to your side. But yeah, if they copy Portal, if I'm wrong about the triggers and they copy Portal, then our Primus isn't in play yet and we just blow up both portals. Wouldn't have really changed anything. Winning either stack, yeah. The original question was just what was correct for them, though. And I might have screwed that up, screwed up my answer there. There's an outside chance that I didn't know what I was talking about. But it's just a chance. God, they could play a Titan here. I don't believe you for a second, Shinny. No, we had 2 disenchants, Nugan. We used 1 disenchant on their 9-drop, and we used 1 disenchant on their Metamorph. If the Metamorph copies something else, then how would they suddenly have an extra thing in play? There's still 2 disenchants. That's a very common mistake people do when they're doing, like, postmortems. As they, like, change a line, and then they, like, have it, like, add value somewhere where it doesn't actually. Another mistake that people make in postmortems a lot is not realizing that if one person makes a different line, the opponent can also make a different line. They're not like locked into the same exact play each and every time. I think that's actually like perhaps one of the most common ones. So got a nice little clamp on. It's pretty good. And here I am without a disenchant effect. Let's see if we can find ourselves a channel, huh? Would that be juicy? Opponent's deck is sweet, you're not wrong. They've done some busted stuff with that Black Lotus. I'm gonna give this the old bottoming everything around these parts. The snap let me draw, amazing. I was kind of worried that they'd have a Tameshi here. That's also not good for me. So now I have to spend my turn flame slashing that, and then I can't like oddity the Saheeli, and it's rough. Rough spot. Heck yeah, and along. I think this track fits the playlist really well. The playlist that I have reserved for jazz, like actual jazz, is also mixed with like funk. So I thought it was good on the chill playlist, the relaxed playlist. Song requests are open, yeah. How many lane destructions is the opponent timing out with? Oh, they're gushing. Gush is just like the best card against my stip. It can actually like fizzle cards like Wasteland. And it gives me so much less. It means that balance is just like never going to be cast as a Geddon. Their whole deck's about bouncing lands. The New Orleans jazz person. Oh yeah, she's great. Yeah, we haven't heard her in a while because I put all of her... I uploaded her music myself. And I had all of her albums on a specific list with a different account and stuff. I need to go break them up into individual tracks. Yeah, Doreen. Doreen's jazz. Very talented player. As this game too. We're actually up a game, so if we lose this, go to a game 3. One's got a lot of cards in hand. Hey, they just bounced all their... So, hold on. Hear me out. I got a chat land destruction question. If they gush all the lands to their hand, and then we wheel, that's basically land destruction, right? Every land they discard... you allow it. Scam. What do I do with this? I kind of still just want to oddity attack the Saheeli. I could like Garruk untap lands, kill one of these. I actually don't know which one I'm supposed to kill. Between the Chrome Host and the Tameshi here. The Tameshi gets a lot worse when they don't have any lands in play. You want to slash the Shark and Wheel? Sure. Why not? Oh my god, look at all those lands. Look at all these lands that we made them discard. 6 lands? 6 goddamn lands? Hey, Analog City thinks the $4.20. Man, my new hand is not very good. I guess I'm glad these weren't my next 7 draws. Oh no, now I'm discarding lands. They got me with my own medicine there. Why don't we slash the Tameshi? They can only activate the Tameshi once a turn. Because they only have 1 land here. So if they activate Tameshi to get back Black Lotus every turn, then they're like locked at 4 mana. Ooh, Urza's scary. Scary card. Hey, Ugly Puff, thanks for 49 months. This is game 2. I don't think my opponent's gonna have time to finish this match. I'm like kind of happy about it. I think it makes me a bad person. It's nice to win every once in a while, even if it's by a time technicality. Hey, Chase Foolery, thanks for the 16 months. Oh, Armory's counting to 8? No. Wheel of Fortune is not land destruction as much as I want it to be. I know Armory said I accept this. Yes. Oh, this is infinite thup-thups. If I didn't have a balance in hand, I might concede to this. In paper, infinite thup-thups beats a balance. Because you, like, float infinite mana. Oh, they can make the construct large enough to just kill me here. Yeah, alright. You got it. I could have made them, like, literally do it or whatever, but I think we see where that's going. Give ourselves some time, huh? Some time to destroy some lands in game 3. I feel like the balance should be coming out. Maybe I'll mull this, right? Just too slow. I do like Palantr against them. Yeah, I kind of miss Mindslaver. I'm sure we'll get it back at some point. Turn 2 wheel. Turn 2 wheel might not be very good. They have a habit of dumping their hand into play. Alright. Hello, channel. Finally a channel game. They discarded Black Lotus, so now the Emery can just get a bang. Oh, here we go. Here we go. +2. A hard-earned. Couple more land destruction here. Hey, Tater Chimp thinks the $5. Phew. I was worried they would gush there. I was so concerned that they would gush there and then concede. I'd have to undo the +2. I think it's a $5 Tater Chimp. Get you in a sec. Oh, there's no... God, the worst part of this deck is that there's just, like, no green-red duel. We saw a Stomping Ground in Pack 3 and it didn't wheel. This hand would actually be pretty good, huh? Well, I appreciate you thinking of me. I'm actually level 1. Yeah, obviously no pressure. It's just, like, pretty sweet if people care about supporting the stream and, like, we're already thinking about trying out HelloFresh. Great timing for that. Each time you use my link or my code, it's like giving me a fat donation. And then you get some awesome food, too. Gotta be a new one, Lounging Wizard. Yeah. The old Black Lotus Ancestral Recall in the losers bracket. Welcome to Vintage Cube. Well, suppose I'll kill that, huh? Currently, they have no Sundering target or Sundering Titan targets. But they'll probably play more lands, huh? That song ruled. That song does rule, yeah. Whole album's really good. Mildly perplexing, but good. Well, this is not lining up well at all, is it? I refuse. I refuse to channel and only blow up my own land. They'll be better. It was a track off of Hawaii Part 2 Deep Halves, the album that's playing right now. I don't remember the name of the exact song. Yeah. Interesting attack. Oh, they just want to draw the card instead of looting. Yeah, sure. Thanks, Tater Chimp. I shouldn't have played this mountain if I'm going to chill on the everything. I mean, I shouldn't have played it if I was going to channel out the Sundering Titan either. There's just like no world where I should have played that mountain. Probably boarding out this Rex Sage. Sure. I will pay the 2. One of the nice things about playing the mountain is then we could have paid for Mana Leak. Didn't have that card though. I'm just blowing up my own land for fun, I guess. If you hold down the auto tap key on your keyboard, whatever it is you use for like Urborg, it's W on mine. Then channel just takes a single click each time. Pretty nice. Bye, mountain. I'm sorry. +2. Count it up. My patience was rewarded. A swamp forest and an island. Yeah, right? That does sound like 3 lands. Imagine a world where they just like have just a ton of lands in play, and we're like Rex Saging our own Sundering Titan. Nah, Panda. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Peanut Butter. Thanks for that 36 months, the 3 years. Yeah, we were just giving Crucible something to do. I'm blowing up our mountain. Perfect. Coming for dead ass, Grist. Wasteland? God, Wasteland would be so good here. It'd be so good. That growth chamber, that would have been insane. Put him down to one mana. If the opponent steals one of our lands and we blow it up, that's land destruction. That's land destruction, baby. Were they snap and recall? Valid. I mean, Wheel of Fortune would be sick here. Right after they recall. Let's make them bin all their awesome cards. And immediately catch up ourselves. No, my Sundering Titan. Good thing we got this Crucible, The number of non-basic type duels they have is really grinding my gears. Really stirring my butter, if you know what I mean. This Palantir's good, though. Really gonna lube up my bike chain. I don't want any of this. You don't know what I mean? I was hoping someone could tell me what I meant. Sentinel? Yeah, Sentinel's great. Oh, that's a large Tarmogoyf. I think we're just dead next turn, right? Yeah, especially if they flip Ronom. Alright, let's go Wasteland. Wasteland off the top. +1 for the count. Damn. Palantr. I'm off it. Ugin over Sundering Titan? No. Ugin does not destroy lands, friend. Yeah, the stip is not an Ugin stip. It's a land destruction stip. Let's shoot it up. Hey, DTB Chals. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for 52 months. Bounce would have been sweet. Yeah. We were out of draws, though. Out of time. If one more person suggests cutting an LD spell for a card that's not an LD spell. Just the same exact question that I just answered. Just the same words. What about cutting the Titan? The Titan that blew up 2 lands and helped function your step? What about cutting that card? Really want to turn 2 through the breach. I want to so bad. But then I'm only getting 1 land. I really want to do better. I can do better. I owe it to myself. Alright. Kind of looks like a collective brutality, doesn't it? Yeah, this is kind of a bummer too. I fucking knew something was going to happen like this. And just dash my dreams. Well, now maybe we can get like a Crucible or a Wrenn and Six or something. Ramp us up to the breach. Or we can just draw some lands, something. Yeah, breach only would have killed 1 land there, was the issue. Could have turned 2 dead on play. Now the concern is just like not letting them develop, letting them, do shit like Grist or whatever. And not having the breach being like way too slow. Actually getting to 5 mana, right? Okay, well, that's kind of potentially helpful. Would have preferred a land. Would have preferred a Wrenn and Six. Or Crucible. Really brutal. One of the brutal things about this league is the game where we had Crucible and Wrenn. We didn't have any of our, 3 fetches. And then every game that I've just been sitting here, missing land drops, just yep. Would be nice to have that card. One of them. If they don't kill the Mystic, and I draw a land here, I'm going to lose so much complaint equity. They're snap sacking Jace to kill an Elvish Mystic. That's a little weird, right? Feels weird to me. I guess we missed our land drop, but it's a Rinse Prodigy. Jace is flashing back Witherbloom next turn, kills the Mana Dork. Yeah, we're just never getting to 5 now. That's kind of a bummer. A little anticlimactic. With our opener, with our keep. Just never doing the thing. Dang. Well, 13's still not the worst. Not quite 5 per match. The last match was a real bummer. But at least we got a couple in. That first game. 13's not bad. Still better than a poke in the eye with a sharp eye poker. Not bad at all. Cool. Thanks again, Omri. Always a fun stip to do.